Salam and welcome to Taha Funder crowdfunding platform. In this video, we're going to go through how to start a crowdfunding campaign on Taha Funder, where you can get your dreams hopefully funded for the betterment of our community. So, like one of these projects, you could feature here and raise tens of thousands of pounds and dollars. So how the process works, it's very simple and straightforward. So you click on start a campaign. If you have an account, you can log in here, or if you don't, you can create one and confirm it through your email, and then come back here and then log in. Once you do log in, after clicking on that button, then you'll be brought to this page where you can start your own campaign. In here, you can enter the title of your campaign and it will appear here on our main page. It's good to have something very short and straightforward, something that explains your project briefly and has a maybe call for action, something like via Karbala, relive the tragedy of Karbala, or facilitate majalis, or something like that. In this case, we're going to say fundraising for Ramadan 2017, New York. Let's say you're starting this campaign for Ramadan in New York. Then you'll be brought to this page where you have a few steps to follow to complete your campaign. First thing you need to do is to have a featured image design for yourself, and the featured image will appear on our main page as the main image of your project. And so in this case, let me just select this image I have prepared for the Ramadan campaign, upload it. There we go. Then we have the title of the campaign here, which we entered earlier. Then you can customize the path of your campaign, make it something more memorable, Ramadan 2017 NY. Then you can have the video URL. You're 300% more likely to be successful if you have a crowdfunding video. So where the video will played is on your campaign page, either going for a Vimeo embed video or for a YouTube one. So you put the URL there. Again, if you want to have a thumbnail video, you can enter the URL here, and what it does, the video will be played here on our main page to get more people to your page. Then you have the blurb, which is a requirement, a very short text. As you can see, there is a text for all the projects here. You can enter it there, and it will also appear at the top of your campaign page up here. I'm just using this campaign which was successful as an example for you. So fundraising for the iftars in New York for the coming Ramadan for a local mosque, something like that. Then you can have a top header image. It will appear here on your project, on your campaign page. It's optional though. Then you have the fundraising mode. This is important. We have two types: all or nothing and keep it all. Keep it all is only available to registered charities. So if you're not a registered charity, do not go for this one. All or nothing, in this mode, basically, you need to hit your fundraising goal first before the money will be released to you. So if you need £2,000, you need to hit your target before the end of your campaign in order to collect the £2,000 from the donors and contributors. And if, God forbid, you're not successful, no money will be taken from contributors. This is to make sure that you get the money you need in order to fully be able to manage and implement your project. And if you don't do so, then that project will be not successful. So whereas this one, the keep it all is only available to register charities so that they can collect the money and do the good things they need to do with it. The location, in this case, we go for New York. So we selected all or nothing because this project, let's say we're not a registered charity. Then we select the category as the community, fundraising goal of $2,000. Let's make sure this is US dollars. You don't need to select maximum threshold if you want to raise more than $2,000 if need be. Many projects go on to raise more funds. The start date, let's say 2 weeks in advance so that you can create a social media buzz around your project. So don't start it immediately because you need some time to create a hype for your campaign before going live. So and for the duration, our advice is to go for somewhere in between 30 to 60 days. 60 days is the maximum number of days you can go for on our platform. Let's say 40 days, we go for 40 days. Remember that you need to leave 10 to 15 working days, not actually working days. You need to leave 10 to 15 days for the funds to be cleared and sent to you. So just have that in mind for the end date of your project and when you will be receiving the funds. Let's click on next. In here you have the campaign team information, the campaign manager, the description about the campaign that you're raising funds for, a little bit more elaborate here. Then the links to your social media and to your website, which helps with the creation of trust between you and the contributors. Over here you can put some FAQs if you suspect people are going to be asking you some questions. Then you can also put your Google Analytics code here so to see how people are visiting your page. Let's say description XYZ, just for the sake of going and seeing the next steps. Then the next step is with regards to the rewards. All campaigns need to have some sort of rewards in order to incentivize the process of fundraising. That's how crowdfunding works. It works with some sort of tangible or intangible spiritual rewards that you can offer in return for the donations and in return for the contribution made towards your campaign. You have the option of paginating the reward list. What it means is that over here, for example, this campaign had a number of rewards. So first one had a limited quantity, they were sold out on this one. The next one is for $14. They have for the title of it, and then support us with the love of the 14 infallibles and pre-order your own VR Karbala app. You can offer recitation of chapters of Quran or supplications in return, or you can offer a sample of your product or a t-shirt or something to thank your contributors. The pagination, what it means is that you can have number of pages for different levels of rewards. But if you have only a few, my advice is to turn it off so that all your rewards appear on one page. And then you can select and start your rewards. So you can say for £5, dua and 3 food packages. And then you can explain this description that for $5 donations or let's say contributions. We will make dua for you and your family at time of iftar in New York, and this money will help with preparation of food for 3 people, so that people know if they rewarding $5 and if they're clicking on that, how many people will be fed with it, or what sort of reward will they get. You can also say we will send you a t-shirt or a thank you email or a thank you letter, something like that. You can have, this is optional, you can have a limited number of quantities for this reward, so you can say only 10 of these are available for people to donate, just to make it a bit more special. And the delivery date, we can select the delivery date for it as well, if you're going to be posting or if you're going to be delivering the reward on a certain date. Then if you're going to be posting anything, you can add shipping options as well, whereby you take the postal address of contributors and probably even charge them for the postal packages as well. So you can remove and or add other rewards as well. So it's good to have 3 or 4 different reward levels. So next one can be for $10, then 20, 100, 1,000, as much as you want. So that's completed. We go to the next one. So as I showed you, rewards would appear here on the right hand side of your campaign. Then you have your individual profile as well, so people know who the creator is. So over here we have the company who is, or the organization in charge of this campaign, and also the creator himself, and there is a way to contact the creator of this campaign on your page as well. So this is optional. You can enable different options here, have your own image here. You'll be more likely to raise more funds if you have your own image and if you have your own name and social media contacts and links, as well as the biography of yourself as well. So let's leave that out. We go to the next stage. The next stage is with regards to funding and how you will receive the money into your own bank account. The technology and the service we use is provided by Stripe. Stripe is a payment gateway provider, very similar to PayPal for the purpose of crowdfunding. You can go to stripe.com and find out what services they offer. You need to create an account here in order to be able to receive the funds to your personal bank account or to your charity or company bank account. At the moment, Stripe is only available in certain countries. So if you click on global option at the bottom of the Stripe web page, then you will see the countries in which Stripe is available and how people can and where you can do your fundraising from. So if you're not from one of these countries, then it probably means you cannot do the fundraising. So you need to partner up with one of your friends or families in one of the Stripe supported countries, or partner up with a charity in one of these countries to do the fundraising on your behalf and then send the money to you. So by clicking on this button, you can connect your Stripe account to your campaign page very easily. So you need to fill in this form and then authorize access to Taha Funder, and it will go automatically connected. So let's skip this stage for the time being, and then you can select on campaign preview. As you can see, you have some of the information here, and you have the preview of your campaign. What it will look like, hopefully, is something like this. One of the best campaigns we've had on our platform to date, where you have the information and details about your campaign, images, videos. You have the rewards on the right hand side. You have some more information about your campaign, some images, some GIFs, and also over here some previews of what you're planning to do. It's best practice to have a calendar explaining the different stages of your campaign, what you're planning to do month after collecting the money that you need. And then you can have the stretch goal explanation as well. For example, if I hit 25,000 US dollars, I will do this. If you help me raise more, then this will happen, then this will happen, so on and so forth. So you need to be as elaborate as you can, what the money will be spent for, the social media support from scholars and different people that have supported you for this campaign, so people are aware of all the different aspects of your campaign. And then the campaign will be sent to the administration of the website, and we will hopefully get in touch with you, guide you with some of the packages for the trainings and the guidelines that we have. And hopefully once your project is authorized, it will appear on our page, and you can start fundraising ASAP. Before your project is authorized, I advise you to check out this service which is called Thunderclap. Thunderclap is for creating a social buzz before launching your campaign. So you could say, I'm launching my campaign in a week's time, and ask your friend on social media to give their support socially by connecting their social media accounts to your campaign. So on the day of your campaign, everyone shares your campaign automatically, and it trends your campaign on social media, and many people get to see your campaign. For example, for a campaign of, for example, by the name of this campaign, you can see that this post is reaching 76,000 people. Anyone can create a project here on this platform, so you can utilize it for free and create a social buzz for your campaign as well. So don't forget to connect your Stripe account, and that's it. You can get your fundraising campaign and crowdfunding campaign in pretty much under 5 minutes if you have all the resources ready. Please do get in touch with us through our social media accounts, through our website, by sending us emails, by calling us, however you feel more comfortable with, and we'll inshallah help you have a successful crowdfunding campaign. Thank you very much for listening to me and for following this guide on how to create the crowdfunding campaign. Salam and peace to all of you. Thank you very much, and hope to talk to you very soon.